What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is predictions time for the Six Nations, and it's a big game this weekend. Wales versus Scotland taking place in Murrayfield this weekend. It is going to be an absolute humdinger. So much on the line for both these teams. We are going to be treated to amazing rugby this weekend. Why I say so much on the line is because Wales have an incredible streak that they want to keep. They have a chance at winning the Grand Slam Six Nations title, and Scotland on the other hand need to prove a point. They need to bounce back. They need to show the world that they are a threat to world rugby from a World Cup point of view. They are a threat to teams like Wales and all the other teams in the Six Nations tournament. Now obviously Scotland haven't had the greatest run this year, obviously being hit by injuries. But for me, the main thing is missing opportunities. They've had the opportunities to score tries, to capitalise on moments created within the game, but they haven't been able to go all the way. I still strongly believe if they had played to the best of their ability against Ireland the other day, they could have caused an upset. But nonetheless, things happen, and I know that this team can do something special. They've got quality players within that squad, and they have the ability to go at it and to surprise. They've done it before. They can sure as hell do it again. Now Wales, on the other hand, they are being hit with a bit of drama at the moment. Welsh Rugby Union announced that they are going to merge Ospreys and Scarlets. Now there's a lot of talk, there's a lot of players unhappy about it, there's a lot of fans that are unhappy about it. I personally don't think it's a good idea. Merging two teams is taking away the opportunity of developing and growing the sport in the provinces. Having one team stuck together with different countries filling it up, it just increases the risk of losing players to other countries, losing players to other provinces. It's a sad situation. I've seen it with the Lions and the Cheetahs forming the Cats. You know, it brings in a great strong team, don't get me wrong, but it also takes away the opportunity of other players, and they tend to feed off to other provinces, which is always a sad thing. And I'm a big believer in rather keeping it the way it was. Whether it's money or I don't know, Wales are doing a shake-up, and I think it's sad though that they have to announce this now when Wales Rugby Union is actually in a very good place, especially with the quality rugby that the international squad is bringing. It just takes away the distraction, well, it takes away the hype and the momentum that they're currently running on in the Six Nations of maybe getting a Grand Slam, having a fantastic winning streak, which is absolutely unbelievable. Now everyone's talking about this merge, and I think it's sad and selfish from the union to do this, because we should be focusing on the bigger picture here. That is Grand Slam Six Nations champions possibility. Then you've got the World Cup coming up where Wales can actually be a threat. That is what you must be focusing on, not this crap of merging two teams. I think it's sad, and it's not the right time. You could have chosen a better time and place for this, not before you've got Six Nations weekend. But anyway, it's none of my business. But yeah, I just don't agree with it, my personal opinion. A few of you have actually asked me to give my opinion. There you have it. But let's get back to this game. Now, both teams are needing a win this weekend, and Wales will want to win with the bonus point. If they can win with the bonus point, it makes their chances that much stronger at winning the Six Nations Championship. Obviously, Scotland want to take away that opportunity, and they want to cause an upset and win this game this weekend. If they do that, holy macaroni, the next final game between Ireland and Wales is going to be absolutely insane. Now, I'm always a big believer in home advantage, because you've got the crowd on your side, you've got the momentum, you've got your stadium, you've got your home turf, and that always plays a factor. But we have seen teams lose in home games on big occasions. For example, Ireland losing to England. I mean, there's so much in store for this Six Nations tournament. So many teams trying to prove a point and show their wealth and worth as they move into the World Cup, and they want to put their hands up to show that they are going to be competitive in this year's World Cup. So it's going to be a very tight game, and I don't think the home advantage is going to be as much of a threat as it would in the past, because so much is going to happen. It's going to be an interesting game. I think Finn Russell's back, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously Hogg is still injury bound, which is sad. But if they can get Finn Russell back, he's had an amazing game performance for me for Scotland. I think he's been one of the standouts. If he can go in there and work well with Laidlaw, they can definitely cause an upset. But they need to gel and play competitive, strong rugby. If they don't do that, they are going to see their backsides. Wales, on the other hand, are going to need to really go in this with all their worth and with all of it, because if they don't, they're going to get under pressure, and it makes that game against Ireland that much harder. Ireland can sort of sniff an opportunity. England are definitely wanting an opportunity, especially with them playing Italy this weekend as well. So much is on the line. Wales are going to really need to bring their A game if they're wanting to win or have any opportunity at getting that Grand Slam title. If we look at the last time these teams played against each other, Wales and Scotland last year, Wales pretty much beat the Scots 34-7. That was a shocking game for me. I thought Scotland would be a little bit more competitive in that one, but that was starting to be the spark of Wales' comeback from where they were 2 years ago to where they are now. It's truly remarkable. In 2017, Scotland beat Wales 29-13. In 2016, Wales picked up a victory 27-23. Very close game there. Another close game in 2015, where Wales beat Scotland by 3 points, 26 points to 23. And then in 2014, a game that Scotland will want to forget, 51-3 points. So much has changed since then, so we can't really look at that last result. We're more aligned looking at what we saw the past 3 years, the closeness of the teams, the competitiveness. Scotland are by no means the team they were 5 or 6 years ago when they were a little bit weaker. They've developed and grown into something unique and special, and that's all thanks to Gregor Townsend, which has been absolutely remarkable. As for Wales, they are just on another level right now and on cloud 9, and will want to continue this current form. Now that brings me to tonight's predictions. It's going to be an epic game. It's going to be so hectic in that first half. I reckon we're going to see back and forth games, not much on a high point scoring game in that first half, but it's going to be to the team that plays a better second half. And judging from the history that I've seen Scotland recently, their second half performances have been their weakest, and judging about where Wales are and what they need to achieve this weekend, I just see Wales as the favourites going into this one, and should pick up a victory this weekend by, I'd say, 7 points or so. It should be intense. If Scotland bring their A game and play consistent and defend well and attack well, and when they're on the attack they capitalise on the movement and the success of what they've achieved in the past, then they can by all means surprise us. But what I've seen generally is that they just tire out and get to that try line, but then they lose the ball. Discipline and handling errors are the issue, and they need to work on that. This weekend, obviously Wales against Italy weren't the strongest. Yes, it was their third team, but still it was a factor. When we watched them against France, that first half was appalling. Then Wales came back and really shone. Against England, that second half was absolutely amazing, and I think that is going to be the strength once again going into this game. So for this prediction, I'm predicting Wales to pick up the victory, but it's going to be an absolutely awesome game. So Welsh fans, if you're here, forget about the drama, forget about this whole merging talk, focus on your country, because it's the biggest game, or a massive game this weekend. They're going to need your support, so make sure you're supporting them. Scotland, stay strong, stay focused, stay motivated, and stay disciplined, then you can achieve anything. I can't wait for this game. It's going to be an absolute cracker. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new by turning, and also turn on the notification icon so you don't miss out on another video. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy this big game, and I'll see you real soon for another video. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.